All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back with some of this, some of this. Let's just hopefully we can make the walk. Hopefully we can make the walk. Somebody here. Who's? Yeah, everybody's running around naked, you know. No surprise there. On the fact that he T-posed into that is. That's not what I wanted to do. I could get Chloropanthy ring, but Chloropanthy ring doesn't really do shit for me. Considering it's either the Roar or Chloropanthy ring. I'll have to give up Pap ring. I would if it didn't fucking break. Very easy to give up Pap ring if it didn't break. These are dicks. Get out of here, you fucking assholes. I'm lucky that that knife hit there. No, you little shit. Fuck you. You fucks. I'm dead. This is so annoying. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I'm gonna my mind. I swear. I promise. Everything was fine, right? Like, you know, getting Titanite, getting Demon Titanite, getting, uh, the weapons, the boss weapon, Priscilla Scythe. It was all good, you know, it took a bit. You know, 4 kings were a little annoying. This, holy shit, I hate this. I like, why? Why you gotta hit me with the thing I am literally the absolute worst at? Like, I genuinely hate this. Buddy, I'm gonna kill you. Fucking little shit killed me last time. No, fuck that shit. You're not, it ain't happening today. Who do you think you are? Oh my, who do you think you are? I... I was like, no, maybe we'll go for longer than 1 hour. I was like, maybe, you know, maybe, just maybe I'll like do like an extra hour, you know, get a clean two. I'm not happy with this platforming, bro. The number one thing I hate is the platform. Like, the number one thing is the. It's alright. We're good. You made. Oh, man. I fucking hate you. My guy, I swear. Fine then. What? Fine then, buddy. That's what you fucking want. Fine then, you little shit. I am upset. All the sound of the wind in the darkened and on the. I do have the question of why. Wait, did we go to Analondo in Dark Souls 3? I can't. I think we did. I do have the question of why Analondo. I mean, if I could go up that, but there's no way in. I mean, no, that's higher. Wow, what a scam! Not really. That's annoying. It's highly annoying. Ooh, okay, there we go. Alright, how you doing, bud? Get the fuck out. How you doing, bud? Man, this is annoying. I'm actually... No, I'm not, you know what? I'm not in the worst position possible. I'm in a bad position. I'm in a worse position now. I guess you can't jump up to that. I am upset. I will not be able to be here for that long. I I will not be able to be here that long. Pop. Hey, welcome, I like Proc. Thank you for dropping in. And hi. How are you doing? What games have you been playing lately? Been playing any Dark Souls lately? I, unfortunately, am stuck here forever. I, unfortunately, will probably not be Gwendolyn today, but I'm crossing my fingers, that we will be able to beat Gwendolyn. Crossing the toes as well. Damn. If we even get to Gwendolyn, dude, I swear my biggest problem right now is just getting to Gwendolyn. It's not even the fact that, like, oh, woe is me, I can't dodge the projectiles. I just keep falling off a cliff. Got to hear you're doing good though. Hopefully you get a chance to play something new sometime. Mainly because, no, it's just like about other game. I mean, that's kind of like a you thing though, if you want to. But I like to hear about what games they play. Sometimes I hear about things that I haven't heard of before. I remember, but there was like one or two that I haven't heard of. That people have introduced to me. Beat them to fall off. Yeah, should I do that? Should I just kill them? That might be what I should do instead of just ignoring them. I don't know if that man's is gonna come towards me though. But you know what? Let's just kill him. You might be right. You're right. It might be better to just kill them all. I'm really just like trying to get out there though, trying to get a boss attempt. So thinking about the fact that I would want to kill them all every time I walk here to get a boss attempt is a little, I mean, disheartening to say the least. But you're probably right, and it might be better to just beat them instead of struggling. Buddy, thank you, buddy. I hate you, dude. I hate you. Alright, now we should be safe. Did go well. Should be safe. I'm not taking the ladder. The ladder would take too long. Thankfully, I remember to pull the lever and not just hop off. Look at all these people. They forgot to pull the lever, just like me the other time. I don't know if he forgot to pull the lever if he went too early. No, actually, yeah, he went too early. He was like, oh, it's ready. I want to see what this guy does, though. Let me see what this guy does, game. No, game won't let me see. No. Alright, whatever. But it was a good idea to just, you know, beat them up to be able to get through. I like Frog. I just was like, man, having to beat these guys every time would be a nuisance. Fuck, I forgot I have to pull the lever. I'm gonna pull the lever in itself as a nuisance anyway, so. FYI, just a heads up, everybody. Even if I beat Gwendolyn early, I'm ending the stream. Honestly, I do not want to think about this anymore. I wanna end it and not come back tomorrow. I'll be good to like fight your boy Seath the Scaleless. I mean, his walk back is long, but at least it's not this where it's glitched. And then fight Nito back to back, and hopefully we'll get the start on the this is the wrong fucking place, on the DLC tomorrow. But yeah, as soon as I beat Gwendolyn, if I beat him today, I doubt I'll beat him today, cause like I can't keep myself sane. I can't keep my sanity. And I don't know how entertaining it would be for people, for you, to watch me just walk back through that scaffolding every time. And not only that, I don't know how entertaining it would be for me to like push that lever every time. Like, sure, like I said, what's it called? Seath the Scale. Can you die? Has a long walk back. Seath the Scaleless has a long walk back, sure, but like, that doesn't require me to go through scaffolding, kill like 5 of the painting guardians, flip the staircase switch like 2 times. It is only 2 times, but like, if I die, I have to do that every time. So I don't know how entertaining that would be to watch compared to me, you know, throwing myself a bit of chaos, which is fun in a sense where like, you know, people get an enjoyment to see other people be that. I did rest at the bonfire, but that doesn't do anything. It's glitched. I like Frog. Like I'll do that every time if you want, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, like right now I'm gonna die and it's gonna spawn me back at the other bonfire because it's glitched. I rested at this Gwendolyn bonfire, or what they call the Dark Moon bonfire or some shit, multiple times, and it just doesn't register it because of the fact that it's glitched. Like I said, I'll be doing it again. I should have waited there. Thank you for letting me know I like Frog, though. Like, sometimes I do forget to rest at the bonfire, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's just a glitch. It just won't let me spawn at that bonfire because of the remastered. Yeah, I don't know if it was just the remastered or it's also in the original Dark Souls, like PC Dark Souls version. But yeah, you know, that's kind of why I said I'm ending the stream as soon as I kill Gwendolyn. And even if I don't kill Gwendolyn, the stream is not going to be very long because I don't know how entertaining it's going to be to watch me walk back every time. And I won't be able to... I don't know how entertaining it is for you. I'm worried about entertaining people. I mean, obviously not worried like that, but you know, it does matter to me on where people spend their time when they're with me. But I don't want to waste your time in that sense. But yeah, I don't want to. I don't feel like I could keep my patience for very long, having to walk back every fucking time. But I'll rest her just because of the fact that, like, you know, I would want my SS flask back if I get killed, or not killed, but if I get hurt. And I mean, I will lose HP to fall damage. But also if I get hurt to the painting guardians. Even for now, come back later then. Well, the only ones left is him, Nito, and Seath the Scaleless. Like, unless you can correct me, I like Frog, because that's what we've been doing. Like, we skipped him for the 4 Kings. We skipped him for Bed of Chaos. We skipped him for one more boss that I can't remember the name of. But yeah, we skipped them for a few bosses and came back. The only thing left besides this guy right now is Seath the Scaleless and your boy Nito. So that's kind of why I'm here, and I want to just do what's it called DLC after, unless you mean to do what's it called, Nito and Seath the Scaleless today. Sadly, I don't have time to do Nito and Seath the Scaleless today. Sadly. At most, I would have time for like 2 hours of a stream. I would have time for more if I got on earlier, but by the way, I made a post on the community to have a window when I'll go live, since I'm not super sure on when I'll end certain things, certain commitments I have. But yeah, I mean, feel free to let me know what other bosses there may be, or you know that there are out there, because I don't know any other bosses that are out. I need to flip this fucking switch again. Any other bosses that are out there besides, you know, Gwendolyn, Nito, and Scalis. But like I said, I don't really have a ton of time. Today, if I did, I would be more inclined to listen to your. I mean, I am listening to your opinion. Don't get me wrong, but like follow through with your suggestion. I just don't have a ton of time, which is why I wanted to give like an hour of Gwendolyn attempts at least. And then tomorrow we'll come back with Nito and Scalis. And then again, you know, the next week we'll be doing Gwendolyn, because Gwendolyn will be the last one. Right before I'm so tired of doing this, dude. I'm so tired. And then what's it called? Gwendolyn will be the last one after Nito and Scalis, unless everybody, literally everybody wants me to skip Gwendolyn and go to DLC, which I don't mind, right? Like that's why I'm saying like I'm more than up to listening to your opinion, and I'm happy to listen to your opinion now, but I just don't have time to do other boss fights. Moonlight Butterfly. I killed Moonlight Butterfly. Moonlight Butterfly is one of the first I kill. Thank you for saying or suggesting it. But I did kill Moonlight Butterfly. That's one of the very first ones I take care of. I take care of Moonlight Butterfly right after Gargoyles. Just because I feel like it's a low level boss. But I appreciate the suggestion. And yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, me resting at this bonfire doesn't do anything because of the glitch. I know I'm repeating myself, but it was good to say in case anybody like watches the bot and skips around. I would not really like have a problem with this. If anything, I would have tried to stream a lot earlier today. If it wasn't for the fact that, you know, this spawn doesn't work. But I do have commitments to do today, that's why I don't have tons of time to stream. I apologize. Eve, can you stop casting? Yeah, tomorrow we'll be here for 3 hours fighting Nito and Scalis. Can you? Okay, thank you. Oh, I need to change weapons. And look at those useless souls. Oh fuck! I wasn't paying attention. Let me roll. Are you done? Are you done, lady? Okay, you're done. Alright, well, that's that team. We might kill her today. But like, I really don't wanna. Oh god, I'm alive! I'm alive, team! Gaping Dragon? Gaping Dragon? The one, fuck, I wasn't paying attention. The one in the depths, right? The one right before Blighttown, right? I killed that one too. I killed that one right after I kill Capra Demon. But again, thank you for the suggestion, you know. I could forget a boss or two here or there. But yeah, I killed, just for reference sakes, I like to say when I killed him. I killed him right after Capra Demon. Ow, you little shit! You little shit! Anyway. Oh, that's all my flasks. Now you know, now it's just a don't get hit game. Like I said before, I don't know what I did to like anger the Dark Souls gods to the point where they're just like, where I activated this glitch that spawns me on this bonfire, Because I did play this, this is not my first time playing this. I said this before. This is my second time playing through this, and the first time I played through this, I was actually able to, like, use the Dark Moon bonfire, or whatever it's called. I was able to use that bonfire next to Gwendolyn, and I was able to spawn right next to them. I would say I have footage of it, but, like, I got rid of that footage a long time ago. That footage is very old. I don't remember how old it is. I didn't end up editing it. I should have done so. But the point is, I don't remember. Well, remember is not the word. I just don't know what I did to just trigger this glitch. I fell. Yeah, there's not many, really that many other bosses. Yeah. That's why I'm doing, again, I'm not trying to be derivative or anything. I just like to repeat it for anybody that hasn't heard it, or anybody that skips through the VODs. I'm doing Gwendolyn today, since I don't have tons of time. Otherwise I'd be doing Sithescalus and Nito. And then, like I said, if everybody that wants me to do DLC before Gwendolyn, I'll do it, but even if everybody wants her to do Gwendolyn before, or no, DLC before Gwendolyn, I am still gonna do Gwendolyn before the game. I don't care what, I don't care. I don't care, let's just say that. I'm still gonna do Gwendolyn before the game ends, even if you or, well, I mean, not just you, but like everybody wants me to do DLC. I mean, I do care about people, you know, watching and entertaining people. That's why I'm like, I'm more than happy to do DLC before Gwendolyn, but like, I need to kill every boss, team. Every boss needs to die. And if people don't want to watch it, I'm more than happy to do it off stream. I'm just the worst when it comes to platforming. Maybe not the worst. I mean, there's definitely worse people. I mean, if people watch the brain. The guy playing the Cuphead tutorial, like that game reviewer playing the Cuphead tutorial, you know, that guy's definitely worse than me, right? The guy that played the Cuphead tutorial and got made fun of, which, you know, I get it to an extent because he was a game reviewer, you know, he should be able to, like, platform at least a bit. But that guy's definitely worse than me. The point I'm making is, you are all a lot better than me at platforming, most likely. Because I cannot stop falling in a pit. I genuinely cannot. They are very attractive to me. I need to fall in pits just to, you know, make peace with myself to an extent. Because holy, walking all the way back. Killing was the right way to, I mean, saying that it might trigger YouTube. Yeah, defeating or beating up all these painting guardians was the right way to go, though. It's a lot easier to get there by just beating these guys up than what's it called, than having to go through the trouble of just walking past them. Bye. Alright, let's see. Come over here, buddy. Bye. Alright, buddy, come to me. Come here now. No, don't do that. Alright, whatever. We're safe, technically. I mean, he's dead. I'm alive, so, you know, I would call that for us being safe. It's kind of weird, though. Why did they put this here? Oh, because you had to do that at first, because it was at the very bottom at first. That's why they put this. Imagine if this, imagine if this fucking staircase was at the top first, right? And it was right there at the very top first, and they didn't put a lever down to call the elevator, and this glitch existed. That would be a nightmare, dude. I would be upset. Get that Estus and then get the refill at what's it called? At the bonfire. It's never gonna trigger, sadly. Level up, repair equipment. Cannot kindle. It doesn't even give me my. Oh, because the other one has more. That's why. Need path. Yeah, I was like, it doesn't even kindle my, or not kindle, refill my SSS because the one back there that I spawned at probably has 10. Alright, my guy, alright, lady, alright, person, get out of here, Gwendolyn. You better teleport away, you coward. You're lucky I ran out of stamina. Another big one. That's another big one. Oh god, I thought that was another big one. Okay, I'm not dead. I could have died. You throwing knives now? Yeah, I knew it. Oh. I thought I was good, and they stopped throwing knives, and I could have just like, I can roll through them before they disappear. So I can get some damage. I could be more patient, right? Like, I could be a lot more patient and be like, I should stay safe. But is that really a better thing to do, considering, you know, Gwendolyn would just teleport to the back of the room endlessly, even though there's no back of the room? You get what I mean. No, I don't know if it would be the best idea to just wait fully for safety and then risk the chance of Gwendolyn leaving. Maybe it would be, considering the fact that I struggle more with the platforming. Maybe I should play it safer with Gwendolyn. Especially since, you know, beating up all these painting guardians helped, which is slower, and, you know, maybe going with Gwendolyn, even though if they teleport away, will be better. Cause maybe that way I can get a bleed on them. I also forgot to change my weapon that time to the scythe. I almost said Gwendolyn. I do remember to do that every time I get to the bonfire. Nito and I don't know if Nito bleeds. Nito and Caesar Scalers are gonna be kind of a joke, I hope. No. Don't quote me on that yet, because I haven't done this without armor or without upgrading any stat besides, you know, endurance. I only upgraded, you know, strength and dexterity so I could hold this washing pool. But I hope Nero and Caesar Scalers are gonna be a cakewalk. I know one thing, the Chimera at the beginning of the DLC, the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, is gonna be a joke. Because from what I can tell, everybody says that Chimera has like no HP. I don't know if it would have triggered, if the glitch would have triggered, if I didn't kill, or if I killed Guinevere right away, or if I didn't kill the NPC that was at that bonfire. But wherever it was, I know for a fact I killed the NPC at that bonfire last time. Oh, I need to push it down again? Question mark. Do I need to push it down? Or did I already push it down? Yeah, I think I need to push it down again, question mark. Oh no, we're good, No, we're good, yeah, we're good. This is your first playthrough? Welcome, Kitchen Gaming. This is not my first playthrough. This is my second playthrough, although unfortunately I do have a glitch here that makes it so I can't spawn at this bonfire. Thank you for dropping in. Let me know if you played. I'm assuming you have played Dark Souls before, but let me know how many times you played it. I'm just doing this playthrough as a bit of a practice for a Soul Level 1 playthrough, and we're only leveling up endurance. I only upgraded strength and dexterity to hold a weapon. Thanks for asking. Where's some armor? No, we're trying to practice for Soul Level 1 run, and we're trying to do the Soul Level 1 run without armor. Thank you for asking though, Intermittent Boys. But yeah, we're trying to practice, like I said, for Soul Level 1, and we're trying to do it without armor. That's why I don't have anything on. However, you know, the armor's not really the problem for me, although I appreciate everybody taking an interest on how the playthrough's going. Problem is the fact that that bonfire's not working. Sadly. So we have to spawn back at the beginning of Anor Londo every single time. There we go. And because of that, I'm not, you know, I'm losing. Oh, I'm good. I'm alive. Okay, good. I'm alive. Don't you dare throw anything at me. Don't you dare throw hands. Okay, good. Same glitch when after I removed the illusion. I'm nice to hear that I'm not the only one with that glitch, because I did say this earlier, but my first playthrough, this glitch did not happen. Easy boss. It's a very easy boss if I don't get spawned back to the beginning. Yeah, on my first playthrough, this glitch did not happen. This is like the second or third easiest boss. It's definitely like one of the 3 easiest bosses in Dark Souls, but like for me right now, as I said before, I didn't get this glitch at the beginning or my first playthrough. That was super easy doing it, and I had armor then. It wasn't like I was trying to practice for a no armor Soul Level 1 run. But unfortunately, while trying to practice for that, you know, I'm forced to walk back through the scaffolding with the Painting Guardians and use the staircase. Skill issue. You're right. You are right. I know. I never said it was the skill issue, though. I actually have been very adamant about the fact that it's a very big skill issue of mine that I cannot deal with this whole scaffolding situation. I've thrown myself off a cliff countless times in this location, on top of, you know, just playing Dark Souls in general. But yeah, as soon as they kill that Gwendolyn character, I don't know why I said it like that, but my brain wanted to say it like that. As soon as I kill that Gwendolyn character, I will be ending the stream, because I don't have a ton of time to stream today. It's gonna be a short one, but regardless of that, I also don't really want to be here forever because of the fact that I have to keep doing this every single time. And it's not, you know, I love Dark Souls, don't get me wrong, I have fun, but this specific part that I'm doing right now is not the hottest thing in my, you know, on my record book. Like I hate that in general. Anyway, I don't think there's a way to save myself from here, team. Like, you can't jump to those. I've tried to jump to those. There's no way to reach those. We're just dead as hell. Anyway, let's read what they say. Heal. It probably says something else on those. Gravity is the worst boss, dude. Gravity is the final boss for every game in my existence. I hope that sentence made sense. I don't know if it did. Good waiting by those pillars and dodging magic until he starts shooting arrows, then run in and attack. I appreciate their advice, Kitchen Gaming. I'll try, but I just lose my my sensibility. It's not even the right word. I lose my patience to do that once I get, because I was saying this earlier, I lose my patience to do that when I get to Gwendolyn, because I'm like, would it be better for me to, you know, be patient and wait for the like projectiles not to shoot me behind the pillars, or should I just run in there and hope I can get a hit before it despawns? Because, you know, Gwendolyn just teleports back endlessly forever, so it could just be like I play it way too safe. Fuck! Anyway, it could just be that I play it way too safe and I fall off. Not I fall off. I play it way too safe and Gwendolyn just keeps teleporting away repeatedly. You know, that's why I'm like, what, is it better for me to be patient? I'm not like judging your advice, Kitchen Gaming. I know for a fact that is the way you're supposed to do a boss, and I appreciate you telling me. But like, kill fast, kill better, right? Right. I agree with that sentiment, regardless of the fact that I honestly can't be patient once I get there. Regardless of that fact, I do agree with the whole kill fast, kill better situation. I mean, you know, it's just get good, you know? You know, I don't remember the name of the guy that did the, like, videos where he just endlessly dodges the bosses. You know, you could just be that good, you know, just, it's just a skill issue. I'm obviously I'm half joking about that, but I do think to an extent I can just, you know, lock in and get this done, but I will not do so, because I just cannot tolerate falling into a pit repeatedly and walking through the scaffolding. Like, before you both got here at Kitchen Gaming, and my boy, somebody else that came into one of my previous streams was like, maybe you should try to, you know, beat the painting guardians instead of just walking through. And I'm like, would that be a better move? Because I honestly just cannot stand these guys. I was just trying to run through and ignore them. At best, I was trying to stab the last guy that gets in the way. But like, damn it, I really would just like to walk through here. Everyone plays their own ways. Don't let the get good scrub get on your nerves too much. Okay, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm half joking. Like, I am, you know, I do get that get good scrub mentality to an extent, and I do agree with it to an extent, because that's what Dark Souls is about. Not like necessarily what Miyazaki wanted it to be about, but that's what the Dark Souls community has built it upon. But it's just the fact that I had to walk through that shit. Like, if it was just me on the bonfire, I mean, it's still a skill issue, don't get me wrong. I'm just bad at platforming games. I made a video about Cuphead recently, and in that video I explained how, you know, I didn't beat that game when it first came out because I'm bad at platforming. But like, if it wasn't for the fact that I have to walk, oh, I need to hold on, I need to turn this fucking staircase again. If it wasn't for the fact that I had to walk all the way back and turn the staircase to the bonfire, turn the staircase twice to get to the bonfire and get to the boss fight, I'd be more on the whole, like, let's lock in team. I'd be more on the whole, let's get good team, where like, me dying, there's a skill issue team. But like, no, dude, I lose my sanity every time I have to walk back here. And listen, I like walking simulators, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of walking simulator video games and all that. You know, open world games, which are technically walking simulators in my eyes. But like, having to do that platforming is just not for me. You tried Hollow Knight? I have tried Hollow Knight. I think Hollow Knight is... I'm going to stream Hollow Knight soon, by the way. I might stream Hollow Knight right after I finish Dark Souls 1. Because I will like to take a break from not Hollow Knight, from Dark Souls 1. After I finish, you know... Or I would like to take a break from Dark Souls after I finish Dark Souls 1. Because I intend to stream Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 as a practice. Well, not Dark Souls 2 necessarily, but Dark Souls 3 specifically as a practice for Soul Level 1 playthrough. But I'm planning to take like a break in between for Dark Souls game. You know, you can get oversaturated and all that. But I do think Hollow Knight's a good game. I just don't think it's as hard as people make it out to be, which is why I'm using it to take a break from Dark Souls. I think Hollow Knight is a lot easier than Dank Souls is. It would be a good intermission for me. Anyway, I'm gonna slow down a bit on talking. I honestly was just talking to fill in space. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty boring for me to just like walk back over and over again, which is why I said earlier. Oh shit. Anyway, that's why I said earlier that this is gonna be a short stream because I don't know how fun it is for people to watch me walk back to this boss repeatedly. Like, you know, I think it's fun to watch people play Dark Souls and fight a boss over and over, even if it's their first playthrough and even if they're struggling a lot. But like, how fun is it to watch somebody fall in the pit 1,000 times, you know? I mean, I'm playing a safe team, but this bastard is not cooperating. But hey, you know, maybe it is better to fucking get to them instead of dying repeatedly. I wouldn't know. I haven't gotten to him yet. Hollow Knight is the game I love. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. I need to hurt this enemy first. Okay, they didn't bleed, but you know, we get one or two more of those, and she's dead. He's dead. Gwendolyn's dead. I'll read chat in a bit. Thank you for saying the kind words, though. I know those were kind words. Channel reviews. Your content is better than other brain rot on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you for saying that. I'm working on it. I appreciate you saying that. I'll go into that in a bit. Let me just read Kitchen Gaming's comment for here. Hollow Knight is the game I love, but have never properly gotten into it. I don't blame you for not getting into Hollow Knight. It's not for everybody either. It's not for me. I mean, I will play it again because I think it's a good game. And I want to do a challenge on Hollow Knight. But, you know, it's not for me, although I do think it's a very good game. I was doing a challenge for Hollow Knight on Twitch, which was no nail upgrades, no charms, no tram, no map, no stag, no whatever the hell else you can use. Basically, it was a challenge to just walk everywhere and not upgrade your stuff or use charms. I beat the game with it. Fuck. I beat the game with it, but I haven't beat Absolute Radiance, if you know about that boss, and I want to do the challenge with for if you guys know the DLC. By the way, there's children in my house. I live with my grandmother and she's taking care of my family's kids, if you guys hear that yelling. And what's it called? Yeah, I want to do the DLC of the like 72 boss fights back to back with no upgrades. I really want to do it. Ever disturbing you while in boss fight? No, it's not your fault. Honestly, I wasn't looking at chat. It's not your fault either for that. I honestly just messed up there. Like I don't want anybody to think it's their not responsibility, but they actively did anything to mess up my boss fight. I genuinely just died there because I rolled too early. But thank you again for saying that, Dermot, about my content. I have tried hard on my videos. I've been doing this for 15 years. You know, it takes a bit to learn. Most of the things I mean, there are some stuff that are brain rot, don't get me wrong. I've watched some channels, and I do that just to learn on what's out there on content-wise. And don't worry about, like, this quote-unquote disrupting the stream. I mean, it gives me something to talk about while I keep falling. I don't have kids. They're just my uncle's kids and my aunt's kids. I do not have kids. And my grandmother takes care of their kids. Because I what's it called? Take care of my grandmother instead of my... Like, my grandmother lives with me instead of my grandmother living with them. Like, with my uncle and aunts. But yeah, I don't have any kids. I am 28 without kids. Let's just leave it at that. not like in don't ask anymore, but like in I've never had, what's it called? How do I word this? I don't have kids, so just leave it at that. I mean, I don't have any other words to say about that. I don't, I don't have a better way to explain it. But thank you for asking. Anyway, what I was saying before, I do watch other channels just to learn how people are doing and what their content is going at. I'm not. Obviously, a lot of people will agree that is content on YouTube right now that they would call brain rot. I also go on a lot of communities to read what people's opinion are about, and I feel like people have a consensus that a lot of channels that just make YouTube money are getting promoted instead of small YouTube channels that don't make as much money. You don't have to say sorry. It's fine. You can ask more questions. I just didn't really know how to end that point of subject. Oh yeah, no need to be sorry. I just didn't know how to end that sentence. But yeah, like I was saying, most people have a consensus that, you know, there's a lot of brain rot on YouTube, and a lot of YouTube is promoting a lot of things that just make them money, and they're not like, maybe good content is a strong word, but productive content would be a better word. Like, there's a lot of YouTube videos that are just copying other YouTube videos, or doing other fads, or doing other trends. And I'm not saying this to be like, oh, I'm high and mighty and all that by not following trends. I just don't like doing that because you get buried under it. Hope more people will see your videos. Thank you for saying that, Kitchen Gaming. I do have editing. I don't know how you feel about the videos that I have edited, but over the 15 years I've gotten a lot better at the editing, and I have seen a lot of progress, and I've learned on how to get more views, so we will be doing that. What's it called? I'm sure the channel will be growing soon, considering again, I don't want to like boast anything or flaunt or like be like, look at me or anything, but like I got a good idea now of what would attract people and what would be something that's not like catering to the brain rot YouTube wants to promote. I think that won't be a far-fetched statement to say. I have a good idea on what I can make. I do appreciate the what's it called, the positive reinforcement, though. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate you guys saying nice things about that and how you would like people to see my videos. But I have a good plan going ahead of time. I just I do, like you said, learn editing. I do struggle with editing in the sense that like a lot of the times it's not that I get stuck on editing in the sense that like I don't know how to edit or I don't know what to do. And again, I'm not saying this to like boast, but I've been doing it for 15 years, so I've been learning a lot of editing along the way. But in the sense that like I don't really know when to end the video, so for now I practically decided to make, if you've seen on my channel page, I practically decided to make my videos not as short as possible, but just make them shorter than or end them at like as not as soon as I can. Just end them at like a good story point, I guess you could say. Cause I feel like making videos short and sweet, or something that a video that people would want more of would be good. Like would be a good or not would be good, but I think it would be better to upload short videos that make people want more. I know that makes sense. I just hope people can see what I mean by that. Maybe 15 long parts. I stream Saturday and Sunday, although I don't know, you know, what day that is considering time zones and all that. Some people had said it was like when I was streaming on Sunday, some people were like saying it was Saturday for them, and some people were saying it was Monday for them. But yeah, I streamed Saturday and Sunday, Pacific Standard Time, or Saturday and Sunday. I make a post on my community page every time. Well, like the day before I stream. make 15-minute long parts. I don't think, from my 15 years of experience making YouTube videos, need to lock in, man. I will agree with that, though. Like, honestly, I was making this Cuphead video, and I was like, man, I don't know if I should make this a long one, because it was like a 30-minute video one, and it was like 30-minute videos. So they spent like 30 days or more trying to make that content, dude. And like, honestly, I do need to lock in and not like make my content faster, right? Like, that's not what I'm trying to get at. But I need to lock in and get my content out when it's you know, I don't know how to word this, but when it's ready, right? Like I not procrastinated, but I stay too long on the video thinking, man, is this it? Is this done? Are we there? You know, is this you know, I don't know, is this it? I guess the only way I could word it. And I spent like 30 days saying that about my Cuphead video when I already had it for the most part on the first like week or two of making it. So, you know, you're definitely right on the whole lock-in situation, man. But I do, obviously I can't be like super positive. I don't like being the super positive guys in Dark Souls. Sure, I can lock in for a minute. Hold on, I can lock in for a minute in Dark Souls. I was talking about YouTube though, for more than Dark Souls. But for the thing you said earlier, I have noticed that 15-minute segments in the 15 years that I've been making videos on YouTube. I mean, I've been making videos on YouTube for a little longer than that, but this channel is 10 years old, I think. I've seen that because of how YouTube changed to average watch time. Yeah, I will lock in Dark Souls first in a second here. Because of how YouTube has done for average watch time, shorter videos have been the way to go since they want the average watch time up. Anyway, let me get through the scaffolding real quick and let me get a boss attempt in here. And hopefully we kill Gwendolyn here. Real quick. I'm just not that good at platforming, my guy. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna give another attempt to Gwendolyn though. I thought you meant on the YouTube videos though. That's why, I don't mean this in a condescending way, but that's why chat needs context sometimes. Sometimes it's difficult to understand what people meant without context. If I'm not paying any attention to the game, I will just fall off and die. I'm not very good. I mean, I can, but I'm not very good at doing platforming, mindlessly just doing platforming. Been like less than 10 times that I've died here, more than 5 times that I've died here. Alright, there we go. Hopefully we can get this Gwendolyn kill here, because I definitely don't have more time than 1 or 2 attempts. I used to read and watch manga. I don't want to like sound, what's it called, negative, I guess. That's what I don't want to do. I don't want to sound negative. I hope this doesn't sound negative. Yeah, I guess that's a better way to say it. I used to read manga and watch anime. I hope this doesn't sound negative, but I just haven't had that much time after, you know, after turning like 20 or, well, more like 18, but after turning like 20, I haven't really had that much time to watch manga, or to read manga and watch anime. The last one I watched, I can't even remember the name of the last one I watched. But I am a fan of One Punch Man. I don't know if the third... I need to push this fucking staircase down. I don't know if the third season of One Punch Man is out. But the last anime I watched was about a dude finding a computer and like killing some stuff in that world. It was like it wasn't an isekai type, like get hit by a band type. But it was something about a dude going into some different world and doing and like leveling up and stuff. It was kind of fun. But Yeah, that's the last one I watched. Like I said, a big fan of One Punch Man. I love the Mob Psycho series. I watched season 1 and season 2 of One Punch Man and Mob Psycho. But since then, I haven't really watched that many. The last manga I read was Neon Genesis Evangelion. I bought one recently, which I bought Dot Hack, but I haven't read the Dot Hack manga. I bought the very first edition of Dot Hack, like I believe anyway, like the first edition, but like the very first, part of the story. That's true. Plus, chat reaches the streamer with a big delay too. True. Delay is something I forget about because I used to stream on Twitch, but Twitch has a less delay than YouTube. Anyway, let me just try a little bit harder on this boss because I only have like one attempt after this left at most. Let me just give it a good old college try, as they say, you know. There we go. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow on stream around the same time. Like I said, I will make a post earlier. I always make a post a day earlier, but for the one on Sunday, on Saturday I always make a post at like 24-hour earlier, fuck, or more. I should have just paid attention to the game. That's my bad. They have full-time time content creator. No, I should have just paid attention to the game instead of fucking talking about that Lamau. Anyway, I'll do that for this last attempt I got in me. I mean, I have more attempts in me. Don't get me wrong. I just don't have a lot more time to to play today because I have commitments. I have a part-time job, and I was a part-time content creator as well on Twitch. Twitch still pays me, right? But like, I don't really stream on Twitch a lot because I don't know. I like streaming and all. I just don't love streaming and all. That's why I only stream Saturday and Sunday now. I used to stream like 4 days a week on Twitch, and it was okay. I got paid, $100 or more on Twitch, which it was more than what my fucking day job paid me. When COVID was going on, by the by, it was a lot more than what my day job paid me when COVID was going on. But right now I just have my day job since Twitch doesn't pay me more than my day job. I'm just going. I'm not chasing the money. Don't get me wrong. I won't. For those of you who said those things about my channel, I do want you guys to know that I won't be doing sponsorships or any stupid stuff like that. Once the channel gets bigger, we won't be doing any sellout situations. But what's it called? Why did I have to lose my mind? I'm gonna get to Gwendolyn. We're gonna fight her one more time, and that's gonna be the last attempt whether we kill Gwendolyn or not. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's why I can't. Well, it's not really the only reason why I can't stream a ton. I mean, I could stream more if I wanted to, but my day job is paying me more than Twitch is now, and I enjoy making videos a lot more than I do like streaming. And don't get me wrong, I do like streaming, but it's just doing daily streams on Twitch just wasn't it for me. I enjoy making content and editing a lot more, which there will be. I don't want to say a lot more because I'm not the type of person to do overpromise. I always said that in my community when I always make posts. I'm like I don't want to promise when this video is going to come out and be like, oh, it's going to be delayed or it's going to be late or this or that. I'd rather just tell people what they're going to see next, and they're all going to upload it as soon as I'll upload it as soon as possible. That way it's a surprise and people feel better about it. Or I don't know if people feel better about it. That's just what I think. Anyway, I'm gonna try here and not fall off, and then we're gonna try with Gwendolyn and I'll talk about the stream so I don't, die. I mean, I might still die, but at least I'll try a little more and not distract myself with talking about things. Don't throw me off. Even you, man. The power of the sun will help with you. Thanks. Thank you so much, Kitchen Gaming. I'm assuming you're making content to kitchen gaming. Let me know if you are. But you know, I believe in your content as well. I haven't had the time to look at it since you know I'm streaming right now. But you know, if you're going for the content, I believe in you as well. Living in India, so time zones can be different. Yeah, that's why I said I don't know about the day, considering you know people before told me it was Monday to them when I was streaming on Sunday, and they told me it was Saturday for them when I was streaming on Sunday. So, I mean, I have a lot of people from overseas, so you know, I feel like it's good. I like it. I don't get me. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say besides I like, you know, I like having people overseas, but I hope everybody that's overseas feels comfort in knowing that they're not the only ones in a different time zone. No worries, Nimitz, but I will see you on tomorrow's stream, hopefully, and get some good rest. Good luck on anything you have to do tomorrow. Hopefully, I mean, you know, double-edged sword, 50-50, we kill Gwendolyn today. We kill Gwendolyn today, it's not like people are missing out on anything, right? Like, it's just beating up Gwendolyn. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for... Are you gonna come up or not? These nerds to come up. And I want to give the stream at least one more attempt on Gwendolyn before I leave. By the way, team, I heard you guys would be so kind. Let me know what your favorite Dark Souls game is. And I do mean Dark Souls game, by the way. I mean Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. I don't mean like Elden Ring or Bloodborne or Demon Souls situations. I would like to hear what everybody's favorite Dark Souls game is. Let me tell you. I've never played. Let me give you a hint on what my favorite Dark Souls game is. I've never played Demon Souls 2 or Dark Souls 2. I've never like played. I mean, I played Dark Souls 2, but I haven't finished it. I haven't played it enough. I need to stop distracting myself. I haven't played it enough to you know be like I like or don't like or it's my favorite. Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 is definitely not my favorite. Dark Souls 1 all the way. No, I can see why. I can see why Dark Souls 1 is people's favorite. I love Dark Souls 1, and more than anything, I love Dark Souls 1 because of the map. If Dark Souls 3, what's it called, had a map like this one, I would love Dark Souls 3 a lot more than Dark Souls 1. Like, it's a pretty close race to which one's my favorite between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. Or Dark Souls 3, but if Dark Souls 3 had a map like this, and by that I mean like the whole interconnected map where you could walk through the entire thing, I would be so into Dark Souls 3, but it doesn't. So you know, it's a lot closer race between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 for me. I did want to make content one time, but school has just made me pretty busy. Yeah. I mean, if you want to feel, or if this gives you any comfort, I did stop making content for 4 years because of my a situation with you know, life, and also because I started streaming on Twitch. So I didn't really have a lot of time to give to Twitch, which was paying my bills at the time, and I didn't have a lot of time to give to YouTube. So I stopped YouTube for 4 years. So I hope it gives you some comfort to know that like you can still come back to it even if school, what's it called, or anything else besides school. Because I didn't go to school, I didn't go to high school, but I got, well, I don't know what country people live in. So basically, I dropped out of school. I got a certificate that says, you know, I know school. That's literally for the best explanation I give to anybody that doesn't live in the same country as I do. You know, I dropped out of school. You know, I went to take a test that says I know school for companies, and then I got work. But yeah, just to let people know, hey, you know, you can come back to making content and all that. I stopped for 4 years, and it's going pretty well. You know, I always wanted to make videos since YouTube existed. Let's just say. Okay, let me actually, you know, try a little harder now. I don't like not talking, right? But like I do need to not talk while doing the scaffolding because I really suck at scaffolding and platforming. That's why I didn't do any of the platforming levels in Dark Souls, or not in Dark Souls, in Cuphead. I didn't do any of the running guns. Also, I didn't tell this to Nermit before they left. But tomorrow we're not gonna be doing Gwendolyn, by the way. Tomorrow we're gonna be killing Nito and fucking Sif, because tomorrow I actually have more time to do that. I don't have any commitments tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna be fighting Sith and Nito. I will not be doing this fucking crosswalk all the time. The reason I'm doing this is because I only have like time for 1 hour stream today. It's true, Dark Souls 1 map and environmental storytelling is just so good, but I really like Dark Souls 2 too. Dark Souls 3 is for me a bit disappointing, to be honest. I don't know. I do enjoy Dark Souls 3. I see a lot of people tell me or not a lot of people, but there are people who tell me that Dark Souls 2 is their what's it called, favorites. I'm in high school, lots of assignments to turn in. I mean, I'm at high school or college because I have age groups from both sides. I have age group that like people have just left high school, and other things they have other commitments because of how their country handles things. You know, I mean, I don't know if you know, but you know, after leaving high school, certain people have to do certain things for their country, because that's how, you know, their countries it goes. I lived in more than one country. I lived in Mexico and the United States, so I mean, I'm not saying this to boast or be like any like negative way about people, but fuck! That's why I have a little more knowledge about that kind of thing. Dude, I thought I was safe there. Dude, I thought I was so safe there. Yeah, the environmental storytelling in Dark Souls 1 is just so good. I would love Dark Souls 1 more. If it wasn't for this glitch and other little things like this. I mean, obviously I'm not hating, don't get me wrong. The only reason why I'm quote unquote, I mean, I'm not really complaining. The only reason why I'm talking about it is because, like I said, I think it's kind of awkward to watch a stream and somebody not talk. So I'm just trying to fill air with this kind of commentary. But yeah, that's why it's a close race between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 for me. Alright, this will be my last attempt though, and I will not fall off. I don't know if I would die to Gwendolyn, but this will be my last attempt and I will not fall off. I can promise you that. I don't know if I can promise you that I won't die to the Painting Guardians, but I can at least say I won't fall off. Alright. I did see chat moving. I will not fall off though. I do like to acknowledge when I see chat moving, but I'm not gonna read it because I don't want to feel bad or anything. Anyway, yeah, I'll pull off. Not full off for like the fucking 100th time. Let me just not fall off. That would be great. That would be wonderful. Hey, I did not fall off on that one. Wonderful. Alright, let's see. We're good. We're good. We're good. He's dead. Okay, let's chill for a second. Drink the potion. Do the thing. Alright, we're good. We're live. We're living. Alright, we're somewhere. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Dark Souls 3, but for some reason I just didn't get into it. I get you. I feel that way with a lot of games. Like, I think Dark Souls, or not Dark Souls, I think Hollow Knight is a great game. I think Dark Souls, or Hollow Knight is like really well designed, and like, I could say I keep messing up names. I could say Hollow Knight is a 10 out of 10 for me as well, but like, it's not like I didn't get into Hollow Knight. Like, I don't I don't say I don't like it. I mean, yeah, no, you know, yeah. I think Hollow Knight is a 10 out of 10. I just don't like it. No worries, Kitchen Gaming. Thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate you giving me your time. I will have a post on my community page, I guess you can call it. Community tab on the channel page. For like I'll make a post like 12 hours or more before the stream goes. All right, team. Let's try to beat Gwendolyn. Yeah, let's try to beat Gwendolyn. You know what? Let me try something, team. I also don't like. I'm not doing this as a like challenge, right? But I also don't use humanity. I don't know. I just don't like using humanity. I don't have any other comment besides I don't like using humanity. But I want to try something because you know I am known. This is not the first time I've activated a glitch. I am known for activating glitches multiple times and on multiple streams and on in multiple occasions in the past. And I'm also known for getting out of them. I don't think this will fix it. But hey, maybe kindling the bonfire and this and that will fix it. Maybe. I don't. Maybe let me pop one more just to make me feel better. I don't think it's gonna do anything. It's just gonna make me feel better though. All right, let's go. Maybe this will do something for me. Even if it does fix it, right? I am not doing Gwendolyn tomorrow. We're doing Sister Scalus and we're doing what's it called, Needle tomorrow. We are not doing Gwendolyn tomorrow, even if this does work. But if it does work, hopefully we kill it today. And we won't know until we kill it, or if we die. I mean, if we kill it, it won't matter, actually. So it won't know until we die. We won't know until we die. Doubt it, by the way. I doubt this will fix anything, or the kindling will fix anything, but hey. Alright, anyway. Try a little bit harder again. Without getting distracted by commentating for myself on, you know, stream times and all that. Again, I did see chat moving. You want to acknowledge I do see chat moving. Buddy, can you not for like a second, bro? Thank you, Holy. That's so nice of you to not do that for like a second. Ah, Sag. You got it this time. I wish. I just got impatient, dude, honestly. I can only be so patient. I should have just stayed behind the pillar, dude. I just was like, man, they teleported away. I should have just ran to them, and then I ran to them and died. Anyway, team, I do appreciate everybody for sticking around for the Dark Souls stream. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for all of those who, came in the chat, and those who just, you know, stuck around to watch. Tomorrow we'll be back. I mean, I don't want to say a time right now, but you know, it's definitely gonna be somewhere around, and this is a big around 24 hours from now. I will make a post to what closer hours it'll be in like less than 12 hours from now, let's just say. There will be a post on my community page less than 12 hours from now, or when I will go live. But yeah, anyway, I had enough, and I have a commitment to do today. Thanks again, team, for hanging around. I hope you had fun. I had an amount of fun I can't say I was ecstatic about today, but I did have an amount of fun. I'll see you tomorrow. I guess. Nice to meet you. No worries. It was nice to meet you too. Thank you for hanging out. And like I said, see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you all later, team. Goodbye.